Hey everyone, I'm Eric, also known as EMC150 or just EMC for short, and welcome back to another episode of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. That is not where we want to go. I'm trying to remember which direction to go with to do this in one swoop instead of having to go through a section a second time afterwards, but, well, what happens happens. So we're in this area with some fire sigils on its walls. And I went the right way. Perfect. Oh, there's a lot of them. And I don't know why I was kind of worried there for a moment because I have projectiles. Okay, thank you. That's what I was trying to do. I guess it would have helped if I locked onto them, auto-faced, yeah. And so here we have another mechanic of you must quickly shift after you pull the switch, because those doors do not stay open. They close very quickly, actually. So if you do not immediately shift, it is possible that will not only close on you, but it may even close to the point where you won't be able to get through even if you do shift. So shift immediately after you pull that switch. And see, yeah, doors are already closed. And so this gets us into here, which is nice. Is there something in here to, No, there's nothing in this room for it yet. It is, this is what we want. So, if you didn't figure out by this room here what we need to do, then, well, you'll find out anyway. And the reason why we needed to open this first is because we need to be able to get through this that gate without turning spectral. We have to be able to bring something in there. And another little bit of trivia for people is for anyone who got demo discs way back in the day, I was subscribed to the official US PlayStation magazine for several years back when the PlayStation 1 was in its prime. And one of the demo discs I got with their magazine had the demo for Soul Reaver, and that's actually my first taste of this game. This area we're in right now is actually the demo. So it was a pretty cool thing to find that when I finally got here, I already knew what to do. Ooh. Alright, so let's not have a repeat of Rahab's boss fight in this room, please and thank you. Okay, good. I managed to make it without falling. Now, you may have noticed very briefly down there, but there was one of those phantoms, so that's something to be careful of. And, yeah, so we're going to use the Fire Reaver. There are torches that you can grab somewhere and light there, but I actually don't remember where they are. Maybe they're, Are they down here? I don't remember. Yeah, actually, maybe the torches were only in the demo, come to think of it. Because you were able to use unlit torches to, for a source of fire, because that's something important here. But I'm not seeing any here, so I guess maybe you actually do need the Fire Reaver in this version of the game, like the full version of the game. Because in the demo, actually, you did not have the Soul Reaver at all. It didn't give you that for the demo. So yeah, I guess they added torches for the demo so you could do this, but that's actually pretty cool. I didn't notice that before now. which is kind of sad because I've played this game several times since then. And here we go. So now we have the fire glyph. So I don't recall if that can just immediately set enemies on fire. I think they have to already be dazed first. But that is a source of immolation from absolutely nowhere. So it's definitely good to have. Where are we? I'm just trying to think of where we are in perspective to like the next thing we're going to be doing. So this episode is probably just going to be backtracking through areas and grabbing collectibles, because we have now that we have telekinesis and the ability to swim, we can pretty much get all the collectibles in the game except for I think 3. And for the final 3, we need the the 4th boss's power. So clearly we can't get all of it now, but we're going to get what we can. So I'm going to be jumping ahead to the next collectible. I will see you then. I'm going the wrong way. No, down. Let me go down. Let me go down. Alright, we are in Malkaya's domain, because we have a couple of secrets to get here. Okay, yes, that was the right way to go. So, first of all, I think this was like in the 2nd episode, maybe the 1st episode, I said, this wall, remember it? Well, now we can climb it. Okay, how did I walk through it there and not pick it up? That was kind of weird. And now we're going to go this way. Knock him into the water and ignore him. Oh my god. Let's say we do need the Soul Reaver in this room, so it would be very nice if we could not get hit, and of course I get hit. Nope! I was trying to throw a projectile at him, I was too close. So I started the really game. Okay, can you just go on to the... please? Fine. Make things more difficult than they need to be. And so, as I said in an earlier episode, whenever you see Soul Reaver motifs on things, that is your clue to use the Soul Reaver on them. So, let's go see what this was hiding.
With this artifact, your glyph energy capacity is increased.
And this time it makes sense that he says this, because the last time I played through this game I found that before I found any of the glyphs. So it's like, your glyph energy will be increased. I don't have any glyph energy. This time, however, we totally do. And there is one more thing to collect in this immediate area. And this one is a doozy. And by that, I mean it's not difficult, it's just time consuming. Because now that we can swim, we can go through here. And we go up here. We ignore you. Actually, no, we're not going to ignore you. We're going to set you on fire. No, we're in a cave. We can't set you on fire. But we can burn you in water. Okay, he did actually fall into the water. I thought he was right on the ledge and getting burned anyway. My headset's falling off my head. And so we get a nice little look around just to see the area. And okay, no, it's not this far back then. There is a wall up here that I want to scale, which is what I was looking for. Here it is. Of course. Apparently I was too high up, I couldn't move to the side. Go figure. Hi, vampire. I was not expecting I was not expecting them to jump out of there. I didn't realize they can get up that high through digging. Yeah, and so here's that square mark. I don't know what else to call it. I call it the stone glyph. Because that is a bit of a spoiler of what we're getting. Oops. Oh well. At this point the game is almost 20 years old. It's like 18 years old at this point, so if you've never heard of this game before, it's cool that you're watching it and all that here, but spoilers are kind of almost 2 decades old at this point, so I don't really feel bad about accidentally spoiling something. And I don't care about getting their souls because they don't have a body to come back to after. Oh boy. Oh, of course you're gonna do this to me. Alright, this works. Got my soul river back. That's what I wanted. I don't care about you. And so, now that we're up here, we have a few things. Oh, can I not reach that from here? I thought I could. Oh, wait, no, it's not from here. It's this is what I'm reaching for. Alright. So I'm not really looking around much in this room because I know exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going, but there are a few of Malachi's brood around, which may jump out at us at some point. But we're going to scale our way up. Ooh, that was kind of close. Oh, apparently you need the high jump for that. Oh well. And this is going to lead us to the final room, and actually not quite to the final room, come to think of it. I don't care about killing him. Don't have to worry about him anymore. And we're gonna glide over to this ledge, and then we're gonna make our way to the final room, which is one giant long block puzzle. Yay! Actually, before we do whoa, camera. Before we do that, we are going to hit this into place. I think I only have to hit it once. Pretty sure I only need to hit that once. Yeah, it's not moving anymore. That, as you can see up there, there's another one of those energy upgrade pickups, and that block was blocking. The block was blocking us. So with telekinesis, you can hit that out of the way. But we're going to go for that after this, because if we go for that now, we have to go through everything we just did to get back here, which would be rather counterproductive. I gotta fix my headset. All right, much better. And before I even go in there, this is very, very, very well hidden, because it is super easy to miss that there's even a ledge up here, and even easier to miss that there's a block up here, and this block is important. Did that fall off? No, it did not. There we go. This block is very important because, hey, look, it's got a design on that. That can't possibly be used for anything, right? And, you know, I'm going to leave that here for now. This is a very... Not a difficult puzzle. It's actually very easy to set up. It's just like all the other block puzzles. Put things in the right spot. But it is a big room. There's a bunch of different ones to do, and they're all scattered across the place. So, literally, we are just completing the images properly, is what we're doing. And blocks are not exactly where you'd expect them to be. And they don't go where you'd expect them to go. Except for that one. That one is actually in the correct spot now. I'm kind of surprised. I remember that being not there. So I am going to speed this up because this is going to take a while. And there we have it. like I said, not a difficult puzzle, just time consuming. Yeah, that took me, I think, about 10 minutes, or pretty close to it. So, yeah. Thankfully there are no enemies interrupting you, because that would have been annoying. And so here we have stone. And I will try to remember to use that on enemies, because that actually does turn them to stone. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we are almost done here. Because now we're going to get this collectible that was blocked to us before. Oh, 2 more and our life expands. Okay, so now we're going to head over to the Silence Cathedral, because there are 2 more collectibles. 3 more, I think. 3 more collectibles that we can get now. And we are going to go... Yeah, we're going to go get them now, we might as well. So, our Silence Cathedral is... right... nope. Here. And so, nicely over here, because now we can both swim and wall climb. We can get this secret over here. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if you need to be able to swim to get this. I don't know what that's like down there in the spectral plane. I've only ever come here when I can swim, so you might not be able to jump up there if you're in the spectral plane. But if you can, then that means clearly all you need is the ability to wall climb. Oh, that's actually assuming there's a way to go back to the material plane here. You know what? Now that I'm right here, let's find out. Alright, so we have no material plane portal. And no, you can't jump high enough. So no, you need to be able to swim to get that. Confirmed. Swimming and climbing required. Yeah. I was about to say you don't need the telekinesis, however, but you can't have the swimming without the telekinesis. That kind of comes first. And I did say before that there's something through there, and there is. And right now you can see that there's a portal to the material plane on the other side of that. That was not there before, and that wasn't there because we had no way to swim. So if they actually had one there earlier, you'd phase through that barrier or the fence there, shift back to the material plane, and then just immediately be destroyed and go back to the spectral plane. So what would be the point, right? So they actually, at that point, they actually at least decided to do that, make it so you don't, you know, get to a place and then needlessly die and have to spend the time going back and forth, you know, unlike what they did earlier in Zephon's lair, which made you run back and forth solely for the sake of doing it because you needed the shift. Yeah. I'm kind of bitter about that. I'm not entirely sure why. It should not irk me as much as it does, but as much as it does. Yeah, because I can spoke. Alright, so now we're back here. There is, there are 2 collectibles actually we're going to get, but because we're able to climb walls... Where is it? There's supposed to be a wall that we can climb. Am I blind? I'm gonna go to higher ground. I have a feeling that I just walked right by it and didn't see it, which is entirely likely. But I've just now realized that I can jump like that from and make it to this spot. So all the times before, come on. There we go. So all the times before where I made a lap around there to come out here, I didn't have to. But yeah, okay, there's the wall right there that we can climb. I did just run right by it. It's unnecessary, but it does let you get up here quicker. So that's why I was looking for it, but clearly, you know, that worked out so well for me. So collectible number 1 we found outside here. It was the health pickup. Collectible number 2 we find right here. We can, now that we have Zephon's power, we can climb up here. But additionally, we need telekinesis to break that. Now we can get this, that upgrade. I feel like I missed my door. Yes, I did. And the one final thing we're going to get in here we go all the way back down here. Where's my ledge? There we go. We're going to run ourselves over here. And now that we have telekinesis, we can break that and get up here. Hello, Phantom. Wraith thing. I should have expected you. I should have also expected there to be more than one of you. So, as you might guess, this is important. Where have we seen symbols like that before? This was a mistake. It makes it look like you can do that, but you can't. So what I'm going to do is make sure we make it across. You throw that across first, because you're going to need to. And it was actually frozen in midair. What was that? A little bit of some graphical glitches there. I made a mistake. God dang it. So what I should have done before jumping off that final one is shift back to the spectral plane. Because as you saw, I clearly made that last jump. So now we're going to do things properly. And fall. Thank you. So not only does it move higher, but it actually moves closer to this. And that's why we threw that stick across here, so we could shift back and forth And, where is it? I thought I threw it straight. I guess I didn't throw it as straight as I thought. It is... Huh. Yep. Third time's a charm. I didn't throw it. I guess I should have thrown it up as well as forward. It probably hit the very edge of the ground and then just fell. Dang it. Well, that's what we're supposed to do. And if I'm wrong with this, or if I've messed up this one, then I'm just going to cut ahead to the proper outcome. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, god damn it. Did I screw up again? Oh, no, I didn't. Good. Because I did not want to do that again. And now we get the sound glyph. So, let's see the sound glyph in action. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that immediately dazes enemies. I'm pretty sure that's what it does, so that's the point behind it. But anyway, this episode has gone on long enough, even with the speed up bit through that last thing. We're probably over half an hour at this point. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you'll come back and join me for the next episode, which will probably, yeah, because I can speak, good time to end. Probably going to be doing a little more collecting, and moving on from there. So until then, take care, you hear?